Yo, what it do, peeps, man? It's your boy, Harper here one more time, and you know how we do. We outside. We right here in Poland, Krakow right now, chilling in Krakow, having a nice matcha coffee at the coffee spot by where I'm staying. I'm staying in this area. This is actually the Jewish square area, and it's a really nice set. Look at the setting. Let me show you a little bit of the setting actually, so you guys see what's popping off. So basically, this is the spot. Like I'm in a corner where I get to see. I'm not sitting on this side, but you can see. Oh shit! Like now you can see. My bad. So now you can see how cool it is. We're here in the corner, sitting, chilling. It's pretty good sitting here too, and you get this nice view. It's like 5 p.m. It's really nice to get the sunset here. So this is how we do. Now I met with a good friend of mine. I met this guy about 4 years ago in El Salvador, and we always kept in touch via Instagram and stuff like that. Whenever he's traveling, I we post on Instagram. He likes my photos. I like these photos. We comment each other here and there. We leave messages and stuff based on where he's at and where I'm at. So we always talked about meeting somewhere in the world because we're both traveling a lot. And we finally met in Krakow. So I have a couple of questions because this guy travels nonstop. Right before we jump into the interview with my boy Ricardo, I just want to give you a brief message. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please like the video and support the content. Support the content by leaving a comment or just subscribing. I'm also going to leave you the links of my new travel guide, which is free. Travel guide, Krakow, Poland, totally free in the description below, as well as the travel company that I use for my tours. Whenever I'm gonna go on a tour, I have this company that I use called Get Your Guide, which is fantastic, and it has so many varieties of tours that you could take. I'm also gonna put down the eSIM that I use when I'm traveling, because it's always good to have internet wherever you go, because you need it. Nowadays, you need to be connected. So, I mean, for me to stay connected at all times, I use this eSIM that is the best in the market, so check it out below. And I'm gonna leave you, this is a game changer. Like this hat right here is the best icebreaker I had in my life. Like girls coming to me all the time, asking me where I got this hat, that my hat is funny, and all of this. I mean, it was definitely an icebreaker. I even used it myself, like, hey, what do you think about my swag? And I would just show the hat, you know what I'm saying? So things like that. So, I mean, I'm going to leave the link below. You could get it in multiple colors if you wish. If you don't like the red one, you could get it in black, and you could get it in pink, you could get it in white. You could just get it in any color that you're looking for, all right? Whatever works for you. I'm also going to leave the link of all my essentials, things that I have to bring with me to my travels. I mean, I cannot travel without these essentials. So I'm gonna leave the link just in case you don't have to get them. But if you do, I do get a small percentage, and it's all to support the channel, to support my travels, and to support the lifestyle that you guys like to see on my videos. So without any more delays, here's the interview with my boy Ricardo, where we're gonna go over the differences between Latin America and Europe, like different tricks here when you're traveling, where are the best places to travel, and things of that nature. This guy is very knowledgeable. He's been traveling to so many countries within the last 2 years, and he's gonna go over some of them as well. So I hope you like it. Again, leave a comment, subscribe, talk to you on the next one. Check out the content, is so fire right now. Let me introduce you to my man Ricardo.
Hello, nice to meet you guys. My name is Ricardo, and I'm from South Korea. And then I met Ray Harper like 2021 or 2020 in El Salvador, and then finally we met up again after 4 years and a half in Krakow in Poland.
Yeah, man. So, how many countries have you done since we met?
like I do not really count where I have been, but like since I met you, like I've been to like for sure like over 25 or 25 almost 30. Yeah.
Yeah, in 2 years, like 25 countries. I think he done more, because I remember you did like Latin America completely. You did like
I
all
did
the
everything,
countries.
only except Ecuador and Bolivia, and then
And
I went to
Venezuela.
Venezuela too. Yeah, Venezuela.
Yeah,
too.
so he's only missing those 3 countries. The same as me, because I'm missing Venezuela and Bolivia and Paraguay. I'm missing
You
Paraguay.
didn't go to Paraguay.
I didn't do Paraguay.
For me, I did
So
it,
I'm missing those 3, and he's missing Venezuela, Bolivia, and Ecuador.
Ecuador, yeah.
I did Ecuador. Ecuador is, you're gonna like it. Alright, so, and he also done like most of Europe, right? You done almost
Europe, like I would say, like half of Europe, yeah.
Yeah, and you done Asia. Well, you're from Korea.
I'm from South Korea, so I did like also half of Asia,
Half of
except
Asia.
the Middle East, yeah.
So you only missing the Middle East so far. So if you wanna say, what is the difference for you between Europe and Latin America? Because now you've done most of it, like 90% of Latin America and like 80% of Europe, right? So if you had to compare, how do you compare it? Like what you like about
Latin America,
Europe
yeah,
versus Latin America?
Okay, it was my first time to visit to Europe, like 4 or 5 years ago. But when I came to Europe, it was really beautiful with the architecture and the people. And when I went to the Latin America, I also felt the difference between Europe and the Latin America, because Latin America is like less developed, but still developed, but less developed. And like like you feel like more chill and relaxed, or like. And then after that, when I come back to Europe again in that time, like it's like more for work, business. It's like more city, like so you cannot do really many things than you did in Latin America. Like for example, like supermarket on the
Yeah.
street, like. So for me, like there's so many things to do in Europe, but after I visit to Europe 4 times, there's no special things anymore. Like unless you go to for the nature, from the
All right,
city
cool. So
center.
let me get this clear. So what you're saying basically is that you like Europe, but then once you see it like 2-3 times, you already seen it. You don't
Yeah,
feel the
almost
need to
everything.
go back to do it again.
Yeah. So, like,
But then what about Latin America? Will you be able to continuously going back to the same places, like in Brazil, like in Argentina? I know you like Argentina. Like, will you consider like going multiple times?
yeah, I mean like they have also regulation or like kind of the rule of the country, but like like normally like you can do almost everything, like drinking on the beach. But sometimes in Europe, like for example in Krakow, it's illegal to drink an alcohol and then like holding an alcohol on the street. So like like I don't know how to explain, but
Yeah, no, I get it. A lot of countries is like that. It's illegal to drink alcohol in the streets. Even in the U.S. right now, when I lived in New York, we couldn't drink in the streets or the parks or nothing like that. So I know in some cities in Europe, it's the same thing. You're not allowed to drink in the streets. You could only drink like within your house. I know, for example, in Sweden, you could only buy alcohol for one place. And,
yeah.
And the place is owned by the government actually, so they have a monopoly with that stuff. They are the only ones who can send the alcohol in Sweden, which is super crazy, but that's how it happens. That's how it works for them, right? So, what else can you say about Latin America? Which one is your favorite country in Latin America? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
It depends what you like. If you like nature, it depends what you like. Nature.
For nature,
wildlife.
which one is your favorite for nature?
Most of the country has a really good nature, but I have to say like maybe Argentina.
Argentina for nature.
Yeah, because if you go to south, you feel like more like cold, like in the winter, If you go to north, it depends on the season, but like more warm and like with the mountain too. Also south is like with the mountain.
Okay.
Bariloche. If
So
you go to
Argentina
Bariloche.
is a good choice because, like you said, you got Bariloche, you got Mar del Plata.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do when it comes to like things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Also-
But when it comes to nightlife, which one is your favorite country in Latin America?
It's always easy to meet up people in there. It's always easy to meet up people. But for me, like I would say, like for clubbing, Argentina.
Argentina for
Yeah,
clubbing
like
because
Buenos Aires for me.
because the night don't stop in Buenos
No,
Aires.
no. They even start to party like from midnight, and then they ended the party like around like 8 or 9 a.m.
And I remember because when I was going to Argentina, I reached out to my man Ricardo, and he actually gave me some clubs to go. Remember, you told me which clubs to go to.
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, you did. I went to one of
I
the
did,
clubs you
yeah.
told me to, and it was really nice. So
And also Argentina, they have they play like most of the music because in Latin like they mostly play reggaeton,
reggaeton, yeah,
which
yeah.
is good. I also like that. But in Argentina, they play reggaeton, funk music, like right, R&B, house, techno. So that's why I think I like the most for the nightlife in Buenos Aires.
All right, something that everybody wants to know: which one is your favorite country for women, like in Latin America?
In Latin or in the
No,
world?
in Latin America.
I would say like only one or
Okay, give me one, and then we'll make a decision which one will be the second one.
first I would say like Argentina,
Argentina for
Yeah.
women. Number two,
Brazil.
what city in Brazil though? What city?
Yeah.
Which city?
It depends, but like for me, like for people told me like Rio is the best for women, but I don't agree with that. I think like São Paulo.
Sao Paulo is? You know, that's very different because like 90% of the guys that I hear talking about Brazil, they say that Sao Paulo is not a good place for to meet women. That the best place is Rio. But you're the only person that I've talked to that says that Sao Paulo is the
But
better.
it's the best part to meet a woman in Rio de Janeiro. This is true. But like it's just good to meet new people, Just good to meet the people in
Yeah,
there. But like for a girl, like by the appearance for me, in Sao Paulo they have like every race, like Asian, black, like European, white, like
So
Latin.
you got
yeah.
more to pick from, yeah?
Yeah.
More variety.
You have more options,
More
more
options.
population, like I think like more option to go out.
That makes sense. I mean, that makes total sense. I mean, the amount of people that they have in Sao Paulo is insane. It's one of the most populated cities in the world, right up there with Mexico and China. You know what I'm saying? So I know in Mexico City, I would say the same thing. Like you could find any kind of woman you're looking for in Mexico City because the amount of people they have. And I'm pretty sure in China will be the same way if you're looking for that type, that you like that type of woman, right? All right, what about Europe? Which one is your favorite city for nature?
For the nature. To be honest, I'm not really into nature.
But if you have to pick one?
Me, I didn't go to that much place for the nature, but like as I heard from the people, I have to say Norway
Norway.
Yeah, because-
Yeah, Norway sounds good. They have beautiful lakes.
or Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland, yeah. And Iceland too.
I never been to Iceland, so I have no clue with that. Or maybe like Italy too, or Croatia,
Okay.
Greek. Yeah.
All right, what about nightlife in Europe?
And for the nightlife,
Guys, look at that right there. I'm in Poland. What's up? All right, go ahead.
for the nightlife, people always told me to go to Berlin, Barcelona, Amsterdam, but I never been to those countries. This is country, so I do not really know that. But the country where I have been, no, Serbia, Belgrade is the best to party so far for me.
Belgrade, and we're gonna be putting some content out for Belgrade.
For sure, Belgrade
So,
is the best.
Belgrade,
Like
really?
top 5 in Europe.
But why?
It's a reasonable price.
The price.
Yeah, price. It's
Okay.
cheaper, way cheaper than Western Europe. And
I'll-
also for me, like there's less homeless people and less like thief. So it's like more safe,
So it's safety.
safety,
There's no petty thief. There's
less tourists.
less tourists.
Yeah, less
Okay.
tourists. There's still a lot of tourist people, but like compared to Western, no, it's nothing.
So you
There's
get to
no-
meet like the original Serbian people from there. You're not meeting tourists when you go over there. You're meeting actually locals.
It's easy to meet a local, but like they are very conservative.
Conservative.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. So about
So-
women, which one is your favorite? I'm pretty sure you're gonna say the same thing I'm thinking, but I'm gonna ask you anyways. What is your favorite city for women in Europe?
In Europe, Serbia, and in the world, also Serbia.
Oh my God! So you like Serbia even more than Latin America?
Yeah, for sure. After I spent 2 months in Belgrade, I changed my opinion for sure, 100%. Serbia is the best life for women. They're the most beautiful in the world. People don't know. When people told me if you like a woman, you need to go to Sweden, Denmark, with the belong. Yes, I was in there. for 2
Sweden
weeks.
and Denmark, and they were not for you.
But they were beautiful. I agree with them. But like I think they are not just in my type. I'm into more Balkan girls like Montenegro, Serbia.
So hold on, let me clear this out to my audience. So basically, what my man is saying that he likes girls in the Balkans, right? The Balkans, which is like Serbia, Montenegro, what you might call it,
Croatia,
Romania, Croatia,
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. All these countries belong to the Balkans, right? And he's saying because he's saying that he's basically a black guy. He likes thickness. He wants to see a girl with booty. He wants a thick girl. He ain't looking for them skinny. He says, what he was telling me earlier is that he comes from that. In Korea, like the standard for a beautiful woman is to be skinny. But he's not into that. He was raised seeing that everywhere. He wants to see thickness. And he was saying how after he came to Latin America and he saw how the girls look in Latin America, that's the standard that he looks for. Thick,
It is.
thick, big booty girls everywhere. So he found them in Serbia, and that's why he likes Serbia so much. He says Serbia has the face, the style, and the body.
They also have like the tour.
And
They
the
are the
height.
tallest Dutch people in the world.
So basically, they have the height, the body. How was the intimate? You know, they were good in the bed.
Like I didn't like with 3 girls, but like yeah, they were good. Yeah.
Yo guys, I'm going over there soon. This guy is making me want to change my flight. Like now I want to go earlier. Like I want to skip Budapest and just go straight to Serbia. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for a little bit, test it out, and if I like it, we could always come back. There's still planes around, right? All right. So what are some final words that you want to say when it comes to traveling? Any suggestions? Any tips about traveling? You know, how to travel safe? Like where to go? Like for a person that has never traveled in their life, what would you suggest the best 3 countries to visit first? For first traveler, like a new guy traveling.
Wow, it's a really good question. For me, like only 3 destinations, right?
Yeah, 3 destinations. You could say 1 in Latin America,
Like one in Asia.
1 in Europe, and 1 in Asia.
Okay,
Yeah.
Like in Europe, I would say like Portugal.
Portugal
Yeah.
in Europe. Portugal, okay. Portugal is nice.
And like in Asia, I would say I have like 3 destinations in Asia, so maybe like Tokyo, Seoul, or Thailand.
Tokyo, Seoul, or China.
It's the best, like.
One of those 3
Yeah.
in Asia.
Asia, yeah.
In Latin America, for first timer.
I think I would say Brazil.
For first timer,
Yeah.
Brazil, you think it's easy
But
to
it
maneuver?
might be dangerous for you. But if you follow the rule, don't use your phone, don't do stupid things, do not walk in the night alone, then it's going to be fine. Everywhere is the dangerous. Everywhere
I'm
is
surprised you didn't
dangerous.
say Serbia. You said
Portugal.
Portugal.
But it's not for girls, for
Okay.
everything, for the first time, who
For
never
the first
traveled.
time. All right, cool. So recapping, my man is saying that the 3 countries that he would suggest for a brand new person traveling that wants to experience the world and want to go around, it would be Thailand, Seoul, or Tokyo, right? For the first, if you want to go in Asia, one of those 3 countries. And when it comes to Europe, it's
Portugal.
Portugal. And with Latin America,
Brazil.
he was saying Brazil.
But Brazil is really huge, so
Yeah.
Also, local people doesn't even know where the place is in Brazil,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. So, thank you for watching. This is my man Ricardo. If you're into traveling, you might see him around because my man is non-stop traveling. He's been traveling non-stop for like the last 5 years,
I
right?
did stop because of the military service.
Yeah, he had to stop for a year because he had to go back to Korea to do the military service. You have to do that when you reach a certain age. And now that he's done, he's back into traveling non-stop. Are you going back to Korea anytime soon?
I have no plan to go back to South Korea. I don't like there anymore.
So you heard it from himself. He's not going back. So he's just gonna continue traveling for as long as he can.
Yeah.
That's how good it is, man. This is how good we have it. Like we love traveling, and this is what we do. Talk to you guys on the next one. It's
Thank
your
you for
boy,
watching it.
Harper.